Hello everyone. It's been a long time since I've posted anything. My massive 10 subscribers. But I figured I'd update some stuff. I still have the RS5. It's up here on the lift. I have a new house now and I built about 4 years ago. And as you can see in the picture, I have some new toys. Have 4 cars now. One's going to be going up for auction. It's a 2007 street legal F1 replica car with 2,700 miles. That hopefully will sell, and I can get some parts for my 2 new guys here, which is a 2024 Honda Civic Type R. Never thought I'd ever buy a Honda, but going helping my daughter buy a Civic for herself. One of these just happened to pop up when I was there and knew nothing about them. Always considered Hondas weed whacker engines and go-karts or golf carts type cars, but I will say I'm very, very happy with this Type R. The handling is absolutely incredible. There's so many aftermarket things I can do, which is the one issue I've had with this guy. When I got it brand new in 2015, literally I have everything that was able to be purchased back then, which is a tune from APR, intake, carbon fiber intake from eVenturi, and then Capristo catback exhaust. There's now superchargers out there. There's all sorts of neat things. It only has 12,000 miles on it still, but I am doing a oil change on it now and figured I'd show some people, anybody that's kind of curious about how all that works. I have avoided doing the oil changes with the dealer because quite honestly, I have to drive, an hour plus to get to the nearest dealer, and I swear every time my brand new tires would get a nail. So I decided to go ahead and teach myself how to do all this, and I have been sucking it out of the suction tube underneath the driver's side air box, but to do a full drain, I prefer to do that. I like to do everything as good as I can. But anyways, I did put in a ECS tuning drain plug. Their drain plug was good. I just wanted this one because it's magnetic. I use the stainless steel, or I believe that's aluminum crush washer. I bought a kit of the copper ones as well. Went with this. It did leak. I've had this up here now for about 24 hours, just making sure. I went and run it and let it get hot and then cold, and no leaks. It's been 24 hours, but I did upgrade this. I am amazed at how clean the oil pan is under this skid plate. Yes, I know the car only has 12,000 miles, but still, looks brand new. Pretty much is, when you think about it. But figured I'd let you guys know I will be posting some stuff. I have some carbon fiber mirrors that I'm going to be putting on the 45th anniversary 2024 GR Supra, and some other things going on. This is the skid plate, by the way. I of course took it down and cleaned it while it was down. It was actually pretty clean. Changed out the eVenturi air filters with their new designed ones. I think they're like 95 a piece. Increased airflow. I've already noticed the temperatures in the car drastically lower. Of course, I'm not on the track, but that's the other update is I do plan to start tracking again inside the house there. I got a full motion racing simulator that I've had since I built the house, and been keeping up on that, so it's honing my skills as much as I can. I know it's not the same as the real thing, but with iRacing and some of the other software out there, They even simulate the bumps at Sebring and stuff where I've done so many laps. I kind of know the ins and outs of the track, and the bumps are in the same places, the water puddles, same places. Pretty cool. So I might actually be doing a supercharger on this, especially if that auction goes well. But my big thing I want to do is a catback exhaust on this and this. Probably a downpipe. I've never had a car with turbo, and now I have two. The plan was for some variety where I got my almost 600 horsepower all-wheel drive V8 natural. Then I got a 4-cylinder turbo, 2.0 turbo, front-wheel drive, and then a 3-liter inline-six rear-wheel drive. These are both manual down here, and this, of course, automatic. But yeah, been enjoying them quite a bit. This one, the Civic, has a ceramic coating on it, which I did with the help of a buddy who had worked on my RS5. He did that 10 years ago with I think he said a 3-year coating. And honestly, I got about 8.5 years out of it. It was awesome. It needs some love now. The PPF on it's starting to kind of show some wear and bubbles, but yeah, really happy with the work that was done on it. And so I had John come and hang out here for a week while we did this one, and he taught me how to do it. This has Fenlabs V3 on it. Pretty good. I wish I would have done the overcoat on top of it, which is, I'm used to Ceramic Pro, which is what the Audi has. There was a Ceramic Pro is your normal ceramic coating, but then it had a light, ceramic coat light on it, and I think he did two. That gives you all your extra hydrophobic capabilities and some of the other texture and slickness, and helps keep the car clean. The V3 Fenlabs is pretty good. I did notice over about a month or so, even with it not being outside much, I lost some of the hydrophobic to it. I mean, it still works, don't get me wrong. The Civic I can wash in 10 minutes. The Supra takes about an hour. And then the coating wore off on this one that was done 10 years ago, about a half an hour. But I like to wash my cars without touching them, no sponges, very little drying by hand. Like to use a blower, just because I always, big fan of not having any kind of even micro scratches in the clear coat. But nonetheless, yeah, this one's done with that. I'm going to be doing the rims. They surely need it. They get a lot of, you can see the rims, or the rubber is, this car's only got 900 miles on it. I don't like tire wet, and I think it's disgusting crap that just, ends up making dirt snowballs all over your car, and, attracts dirt, if you will, just to make them look shiny. I have some ceramic made by Fenlabs that I'm gonna do on the rubber after I decontaminate it, and then I'm gonna do the rims and caliper so that it is like the Audi, where I pretty much don't have to clean the rims and I don't get much brake dust. Both these, the Supra and the Civic, create a lot of brake dust. So that'll be really nice. I didn't do these because I was having some back surgery and couldn't really get the car up on, the tire off it without worrying about hurting my back anymore. But anyhow, just a quick little view. It's very dark in my garage. I'm gonna do those hex lights. But just to give you an idea, the thing that attracted me to the Civic right in the beginning, of course it's locked in my garage. But anyways, what attracted me, the interior, and then the race, the Honda log system that it has, which of course the car needs to be on to show you, but I have these DreamWorks nylon seat wraps on. They're waterproof because the seats are either suede or Alcantara, but you don't want to sweat for sure. But the inside of the car is really neat. Came with red floor mats as well. So, but I'll be updating some videos here of the cars and what I'm doing to them. More of a chronicle for myself, because I apologize in advance, because I know older people will say you're an idiot for saying this, but as I've hit my mid 40s, my memory just kind of stinks. So I know it gets worse when you're 50 and 60 and whatnot, but I'm already having trouble. So this will give me a way to remember what I did and not have to research videos for changing oils and things like that, because my brain has got a little bit scattered. But thankfully, where it counts when it comes to reflexes and racing and whatnot, I think I still have it. So gonna be doing a track day October 12th, I believe it is, at Sebring. I'm taking the GR Supra to that one. By owning the car, you get a free track day with NASA, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep that membership going and do a few track days every year, especially since the one reason I didn't keep doing the RS5 track days is, number one, the miles. When they got up around 10,000, I didn't want to keep throwing a bunch of miles on it, but quite honestly, it was expensive. I mean, just the front consumables I would use in one day of racing, tires, rotors, pads, oil, all that, fuel, that stuff would all get up into, sometimes $5,000-6,000 for one day on the track. As you get better, your times go down, and of course you start wearing out the what I call consumables on the car a lot quicker, which ends up getting to be very expensive. So neat thing with these two cars, front wheel drive, fastest, I believe it's fastest North American made car on the Nürburgring. It's had the record for a few years, the Civic here. And then of course the Supra is, a lot would say, is a BMW in a Toyota Raptor. It pretty much has that B58 engine in it. I'll show you more of the car in another video, but they each have their own, characteristics and whatnot. The Supra's stock horsepower, I believe, is 382 and 30. Forgive me, it's between 31 and 3,400. This is about 3,200. Stock horse is 320. It is a 2-liter engine. This one, the Supra, has twin scroll turbo. But the neat thing is I can upgrade the Civic. Most of these ECUs nowadays are locked, which I found out kind of stinks. But say I don't have that done, you don't have the wide variety of tunes. You have to go with piggyback systems and things like that. But I'm thinking I can get the Civic, which needs a little bit more get up and go. I mean, it's a 2-liter, and I'm used to that beast up there, which has plenty of get up and go, less than 3 seconds, 0 to 60. So it just needs some of that. But the cornering is absolutely intense. I've gotten to the point where I've broken 2.5 Gs like in a roundabout without the car even squealing. It takes turns like you wouldn't believe. This one, of course, would be more of like a drift car, but has its own neat characteristics. Believe it or not, the three of them really complement each other when it comes to, I've never had these two on the track, of course, but I have a feeling that they're going to complement themselves really well, just for the fact that the rear wheel drive, turbo, front wheel drive, turbo, I'm used to natural and an automatic. Oh, and then manual transmission, of course. It'd be really neat to have full control over the car on the track with the transmission. I did find on the Audi the uh, transmission computer. I don't know if this is true. I was told that it's like a smart computer, meaning it will learn. So its shift points and stuff really maximize the more miles I put on Sebring. And I noticed my times were coming down just even running slower corner speeds. My times were reducing, and I think it was a lot of just the shifting. But it'll be really neat to not have to worry about the paddles and all that, and actually throw the gears in I want and get off the corner the way I want. So be a lot of fun, a lot of learning, and hopefully I'll keep up with making some videos and give you something to laugh at, or maybe something interesting. And if anything, for me, it'll serve as like a video log to help me remember what I did win, and you know, successes I had and failures and long repair times. Oh yeah, the other nice thing is I got AC in my garage, which is in here in Florida. This garage will get to a heat index 112 sometimes. Literally, it's you almost want to vomit just coming out here. But it's midday right now, and it's temperature controlled, but it's about 75 degrees in here. It's actually cooler in the garage than it is in the house, but also got a boatload of new tools that I haven't had, so I'll be able to do all my work on everything. So looking forward to it, and hopefully keeping you guys, give you something to watch when you're sitting on the toilet or whatever it is. But more for me more than anything else. I'm not a professional broadcaster or any of that crap, so just bear with me, and you can always shut the video off if it gets annoying. But nice talking to everybody again. I think it has been about 9-10 years, but I'm back, and hopefully I'll have some more for you soon. And keep your fingers crossed when that car goes up on Bring a Trailer. If it does decent, then I'll have plenty of money for parts. I might even get really aggressive on the Supra when it comes to a lot of carbon pieces and things like that. A new steering wheel. There's a bunch of interior stuff I'd like to do to the Supra. But yeah, so I'll keep you all up to date. This one's going to be getting a ceramic coating. I need to get that done before I get it out to Sebring. And then I got to update the coating on this one. And then this one just needs its rims done. But I got all the products and everything all ready to go in this little box here. So should be good to go. And I will talk to you soon. Have a good rest of your day.